Have you ever said something, and the moment it left your mouth, you wished you could catch it midair and stuff it back in? Yeah, me too. One small sentence, just a few words, but somehow, boom, friendship gone, mood ruined, regret activated. Today's story is about something very simple, but very powerful. Think before you speak. Sounds easy, right? Let me tell you a story. In a small village lived a boy named Arjun. He was smart, funny, and very quick with words. In fact, his mouth worked faster than his brain. If someone wore something strange, he would say it. If someone made a mistake, he would point it out. If he was angry, everyone would know within 5 seconds. People often laughed at his jokes, but sometimes they also felt hurt. One day, Arjun's father called him and said, "Son, I've heard you've been saying things that hurt others." Arjun rolled his eyes. "Oh, please, Dad, I'm just being honest." His father smiled gently. "Honesty is good, but honesty without kindness is like a knife without a handle. It cuts, including you." Arjun didn't really understand. In his mind, he thought, people are too sensitive. The next day, something happened. At school, Arjun's friend Ravi gave a presentation. He was nervous, his hands were shaking. He forgot a few lines. After the presentation, the class clapped politely. But Arjun laughed and said loudly, "Wow, Ravi, that was painful to watch. Did you forget your brain at home?" Some students laughed. Ravi didn't. He just looked down. That afternoon, Ravi didn't sit next to Arjun. He didn't talk to him. He didn't even look at him. Arjun felt a tiny pinch in his chest, but he ignored it. When he came home, his father was waiting outside with a small bag of nails and a wooden fence. "Yes," Arjun said. "Are we building something?" "In a way," his father replied. "Every time you say something hurtful to someone, I want you to hammer one nail into this fence." Arjun laughed. "That's easy." The first day, he hammered 17 nails. 17. The second day, 12. The third day, 9. He didn't even realize how often he spoke without thinking. After a week, his arms were tired. Hammering nails wasn't as easy as talking. Slowly, Arjun started pausing before he spoke. Sometimes he almost said something rude, but then he imagined another nail in the fence, and he stayed quiet. Days passed. The number of nails reduced. One day, he didn't hammer any nails. He ran to his father proudly. "Look, no nails today." His father smiled. "Good. Now every day you control your words, remove one nail." Arjun began pulling out the nails, one by one. It was harder than putting them in. Finally, all the nails were gone. Arjun looked at the fence and said proudly, "It's back to normal." His father gently placed his hand on Arjun's shoulder and said, "Look closer." The fence was full of holes. "Every hurtful word leaves a mark," his father said softly. "Even if you say sorry, even if the person forgives you, the hole remains." Arjun stared at the fence silently. For the first time, he truly understood. Words are not just sounds, they are tools. They can build or destroy. The next day at school, Arjun walked up to Ravi. "I'm sorry," he said quietly. "What I said was wrong. I was trying to be funny, but I was careless." Ravi looked at him for a moment and then smiled slightly. "It did hurt, but thanks for saying that." And something changed. Arjun didn't stop being funny. He didn't stop being honest, but he learned something powerful. He started asking himself 3 simple questions before speaking. Is it true? Is it necessary? Is it kind? If the answer to at least 2 wasn't yes, he kept it to himself. And guess what? People started liking him more. Not because he talked more, but because he spoke better. Now let's be honest. We've all been Arjun at some point. Maybe you told your sibling, "You're so annoying." Maybe you told your friend, "You'll never succeed." Maybe you typed a comment online without thinking. It takes 5 seconds to say something hurtful, but sometimes it takes years to fix it. Words are like toothpaste. Once it's out of the tube, good luck putting it back. And here's something interesting. Strong people don't speak loudly. Wise people don't speak quickly. Kind people don't speak carelessly. Thinking before speaking doesn't mean staying silent all the time. It means choosing your words like you choose a gift for someone, carefully. Imagine this. If every word you said today was recorded and played back tonight, would you feel proud? Or would you hide under your blanket and say, "Can we delete that part?" Thinking before speaking is not about fear. It's about responsibility. Because your words can become someone's inner voice. A teacher's encouraging words can build confidence for life. A parent's harsh words can create doubt for years. A friend's support can change everything. You never know which sentence someone will remember forever. So today, maybe someone around you is already fighting a silent battle, and your one careless sentence might be the extra weight they can't carry. Or your one kind sentence might be the reason they don't give up. So next time you're angry, pause, take a breath, and ask yourself, am I about to hammer a nail or plant a flower? Because both start with your mouth, and once released, you can't chase them back. Remember, before you speak, let your words pass through your heart. If they come out clean, kind, and necessary, speak confidently. If not, silence is not weakness, it's wisdom. So today, try this simple challenge. For one full day, think, pause, then speak. You might be surprised. Not only will others feel better around you, you'll feel better about yourself too. Because at the end of the day, it's not about talking more, it's about speaking in a way that leaves fewer holes and more smiles. And that simple habit can change your relationships, your respect, and even your life. So remember, think before you speak, because once words leave your mouth, they never come back the same way. Choose wisely.